Good morning, Lincoln Mitchell. You know, let's dive right into it. I've been dibbling dabbling with Nadex again because so many people ask me so much about it, and I found a lot of problems, more problems than I found before. And now somebody's gonna look at this and say, well, "Dang, Lincoln, you only started with $100. You already at 130." That does not mean it's still a good thing to trade, people. Don't and that I think that's what people fail to realize is you when you're trading, you're in this for the long haul. So everything you do have to be planned for the long haul. And I posted a couple trades lately on my Facebook with Nadex, and I'm gonna show you some of the things I found out. And when people ask me things, I hate talking about things I don't know. So when you ask me to investigate things, I investigate it thoroughly. And as you tell, I've been doing a lot of this with Nadex lately. Nadex, let me slide this over and give you a little illustration real quick. I've been watching this. Nadex intrinsic value doesn't hit as hard as their theta does. So that they go one big major strike. That's a big major strike. Because I noticed if I would buy this strike price right here and it goes up at least 20 ticks. Now this is at the money or in the money. If it goes up 20 ticks or 2 points on this is gold, I will only be up $20. But if this thing just goes back, I'm gonna move this up. If this thing just goes back 10 ticks, if it just goes back 10 ticks, I'll be at a $20 loss. If it goes back, uh, if it goes back 20 ticks like this one, out of the money, I think this is right there. If it goes back, I'm $40. I'm in a $40 loss. People, you cannot win that way. Because not only are you dealing with the spreads, you already got a big spread you have to cover. Then you got those fees you have to cover. People, you're getting slaughtered. It's not. It's one of those things you're getting beat both sides. Now, especially if you're not planning on letting it go to expiration. Now, if you let it go to expiration, then you really don't care because if it gets right here, you make your money. If it doesn't matter. But I've been noticing, even if damn the thing about hit my damn target, even if it drops, you know, and you're out of money, you still lose, people. I mean, I was watching this. I'm sorry, got off track because I was looking at this trade all morning. You can't win that way, people. You cannot win that way. When the intrinsic value is not as strong as your theta, and then you got a big spread on top of that, people, there's no way you can win that. And somebody gonna say, well, Lincoln, you're doing pretty good at it. I had this one at 49. I should have took it. It still doesn't matter, people. You're missing the point. When you do this, you have to prepare for things for the long haul. You have to do things for the long haul. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't do it for the long haul, people, regardless whether this works or not, regardless whether this finishes in the money or not, people, you have to prepare for the long haul. And for me, I just don't see it. I don't see how it's beneficial. Now, the flip side of that, one thing I did find out is trading these dailies are way more accurate than trading anything else so far. I have traded all 5 minutes. I have traded the weekly, traded the dailies. Now I've been really focusing on them because to me it seems like they move a little bit better than the rest of them, and you have time to adjust to it. But still, people, I just don't see it being done in a long term, especially when you got more negatives than positive. As a trader, people, you have to pick more positives that's going to be in your favor than negatives. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to be able to pick those. You have to pick the right people that will let you do. Let's use futures, for instance. Let's say, for instance, you're in futures and you're dealing with a broker and the broker does not offer you, OCOs. Well, that's not beneficial to you because, like me, all my trades are bracket orders. All of them. Every last one. So if I go to a broker that does not give me, I'm already at a disadvantage. And Nadex is giving you way too many disadvantages. I'm not knocking Nadex people, so don't think I'm bashing them. But when people ask me to look into something, I'm going to look into it very, very thoroughly. And these are aspects I'm finding when you got a spread already too big, then you got the fees on top of the spread. See, so okay, right there. You got a big spread. Okay, you're already in trouble. Then you got fees on top of the spread because they're not included in it. Now you're even in trouble. Then you got the intrinsic value that doesn't kick in as strong as your theta. So there go 4 aspects right there. People, you are already down 4. Then you got your time. Then you got this crazy whipsaw. And that to me is huge. When you got whipsaw like Nadex people, and the whipsaw is basically the prices. And on my Facebook, you will see one. I made a video, and I think this is the video, where this thing went from like $3, man. It went from $3 to $20 negative, like bam. I think this is it, right in this area. And I think it's in this area. People, you can't win that way. You cannot win that way. You have to pick the odds where you can win at. I'm going to try to find that real quick if I can. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Right here. Watch this. So we're at $1. Now watch. Now we're only at $1. Now remember, this is in the money the whole time. The whole time I was in this trade, people, I was in the money. And it really never gave me a lot of money to take out, people. And in a minute, you're going to see this thing drop for like $3 and something to 20. There you go. See that? People, you can't win. That thing went one tick out of the money and it flew up on me like that. People, you cannot win like that. You cannot win like that. That's not how you want those odds to be in your favor, people. When you're trading, you better pick those odds in your favor. Remember that. Lincoln Mitchell.